Hey guys, back again, and today guys is a random video. So today guys, I kind of wanted to come up and make a video guys on why I'm so depressed guys, and what is going on, and so on and so forth guys. So don't know really where to start guys, but if you start somewhere, it's somewhere in it. So I guess I'll just start where I can guys. As you guys may or may not know, I normally am happy-go-lucky. I try and have a great sense of humour. I've always tried to be the best version of myself I can be. I always knew, guys, that I'm different. I always knew that I was different to other people in the street. I always knew that I was different to kids at school. I always knew that I was different, guys. The end of the day, guys, yeah, I've had medical problems, I'll say, all my life. I've always found it difficult to concentrate or even fit in with other people. And, I've been picked on, guys. I've always been picked on throughout my entire life. I've been picked on, whether I wanted to or not. That's just life. Nowadays, life's changing more and more, and what was appropriate back then inappropriate now, and shit, so on and so forth. But right guys, so a long story short, anyway, if you guys do or do not know, I've been arrested twice now for the same allegation. And obviously I've not done these allegations, but it's easy to put the fingers on people like myself with the illness diagnosis I have. It's annoying, guys. It hurts. It kind of makes me feel like I'm a slave in the government world today, guys. It really does. I mean, everyone's a slave to money till you die anyway. I mean, let's face it. You work to live, and if you don't work, you don't live. You're dead. As simple as. We're just another little fucking cog on the wheel at the end of the day. And it's sad and it sucks to think that everyone can't enjoy a life where it's you live it, you die. That's it. But we're going off tandem a little bit. So basically, guys, as you guys know, I've been diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia and bipolar. And what comes with them is a lot of hassle and grout. I mean, I've also got learning disabilities, guys. I don't know certain words. I don't understand things all the time, but I do my best, guys. You know, by the end of the day, yeah, where I'm going with this is because of my diagnosis illnesses, it's easy to target me, guys, and I've been a victim of being targeted over and over and over again, and there ain't nothing I can do about it. I've learnt with these illnesses that I have no rights, guys. I have no rights. So, guys, as you guys know, the first time I got arrested, they thought, I'd been abusing my wife, beating my wife, and I hadn't, guys, and my wife fought my corner all the way, and if it weren't for my wife, I would have probably got locked up there and then. So, second time round, they weren't going to make that same mistake. Second time round, they locked me up, but this time they locked up my wife as well. And when they locked up my wife, they took away our dogs. So they came in and they took the dogs out of us, guys. This was on July 13th of 2021, guys, and obviously I was on bail till the end of August, and I didn't get to see my wife or nothing till September, near enough September. It was like August 24th I saw my wife, so it was getting close to September. They then said to me and my wife, have a little bit of time to yourself, get yourself, back better, and you can have your dogs home. So we wait, we're patient. We think, that they're generally they're going to help us, and it's a mistake as always, and we'll get them back. So anyway, we get to end of September. We've got the house up and running, and I figured out, and my wife and me were really missing our dogs. We thought, we can't just show that we just want them back, and we ain't done nothing. We've done the time they wanted us to do. We did everything, guys. We jumped through every hoop, even though we shouldn't have to, but we did. We jumped through every hoop. And basically, a long story short, guys, we got told, no, your dogs can't come home at the moment. They can't come home again at the moment. And they kept making excuses. When they found out they was coming home back here with me, the dogs trust who had them, guys, said no, they're not coming home to me, because apparently I abused my dogs. I've got many videos and many photos of my dogs, and they can see in every single one of them photos and every single one of them videos that they were happy dogs. Very, very happy. They were never scared of me. If they, even today, guys, if they saw me today, they'd go absolutely nuts to get to me. And that's a sign of a scared dog, is it? It's annoying, guys, because I don't have no say, and the reason I haven't fought it in court was because this is why, guys. I'll get to the whole thing. So basically, they told me and the wife that the reason the dogs were took off us this time, they've made up so many excuses. It's me abusing them. It's we don't walk them. It's fucking this. It's fucking that. It's everything, guys. Right? Basically, I didn't live in a mansion. I didn't have fucking 5 football pitches for them. Everything kept thrown at us, guys. But long story short, now they're saying the reason they can't come home is because the house was a state. House was a mess. And yes, I'm not gonna lie, the house was a mess. And the reason it's a mess is because every single person out in this planet seems to think that if you're on benefits, you get billions of pounds a week. I fucking wish, guys. I fucking wish. Now, I upload videos showing you guys PlayStation 5 games, PS4 games, so on and so forth. And before people jump down and say, well, you weren't able to afford things, you wouldn't be able to afford them. But can I say something before you jump down my throat and say that? I don't go on holidays because my illness won't allow me to. I won't sleep, so I can't go on holidays no matter where it is. I can't go rent a caravan and go stay in a caravan for a weekend with my wife because I can't do that. My illness won't allow me, and neither will hers. We don't go abroad. We don't smoke. We don't drink. We don't go out takeaway in it every day. We don't go out to fancy restaurants. We don't do anything, guys. All we have in our crummy little life is our entertainment. My wife loves TV box sets and CDs, and I love video games and certain movies. I like horror movies, but I'm kind of going off them more because they're not as good as they used to be. I prefer like monster style movies like King Kong, Godzilla, stuff like that. So that's that, guys. But a long story short is they said basically we couldn't have a dog's home because basically we're poor and we can't afford to give them a good upbringing. And I find that absolutely disgusting and hypocritical because them boys were like mine and my wife's kids. And that upset me because nobody actually understands that me and my wife can't physically have kids because my wife had a full hysterectomy. And it wouldn't even matter anyway, guys. Could you imagine if I had got her pregnant and we were able to have our kids? I mean, we only found out she had a tumor there and had to have it removed and have a full hysterectomy after she actually did get pregnant, and they didn't have enough room to grow and they died. So we had stillborns and they weren't fully developed, but they were babies, guys. I mean, a lot of people thought that me and my wife was talking out of our ass, but we saw our babies. They were small, pink, had blue eyes, didn't have full development yet, but the doctors and nurses said basically that the reason they didn't survive was they had no room to grow, but they believed there was a cyst or something there. They couldn't get good enough images to find out why me and my wife couldn't go the full term. So anyway, long story short, after a while, we kept trying for kids, and nothing would go for us, nothing would happen. And then finally, they gave her some tests and found out that she had cancer, guys. They found cancer, so they had to give her a full hysterectomy. Even the eggs that she had left were all contaminated, so they said there's nothing we could do. At that point in my life, guys, me and the wife always thought about adopting or getting a private surrogate and something like that, guys, you know. But you know, because I was supposed to have just as much rights as anybody else in it. I've never harmed anybody in my life, guys. I've not got any criminal records where I've harmed an animal or harmed any children or harmed any women. But yet these people seem to think because of my diagnoses, I'm a simple murderer plotting behind doors all the time. You know, my wife's scared of me and this, that, and the other. But, you know, it's stupid. My wife suffers with severe anxiety, guys. She's got post-traumatic stress disorder. That was way before she even met me. And that was due to the people that was looking after her that keeps coming for me now, guys. It's them that keep doing this. And the reason they keep doing this is they want their secrets to stay away. They want their secrets to be hidden. And nobody will look into them because they've got money. And that's what it comes down to. That is what it comes down to, guys. So the reason for my depression is, guys, is I've give up in life. I've give up. I have give up. There's no point anymore. Everything about me, everything about my illness is always going to come back, ruin my life. It's ruining everything. You know, you'd expect my marriage to be under strain because of my illness and her illness, but no, it's not. We're happy. We're happy as can be, guys. It's the fact that everybody else seems to is confused by the fact that we're so happy. It's a alien concept to them. It's an alien concept that we're under each other's feet 24/7, and yet we haven't murdered each other. It's an alien concept to them. They don't understand it. They think it's unhealthy for me and my wife to love each other that much. It's unhealthy, apparently. But yet, if I was a druggie or a drug dealer or beating the shit out of my wife, you know, they'd expect that to be normal because they're allowing people. I mean, what fucks me off the most about the police force itself is the fact that everything they do revolves around them treating us like a bag of shit and saying, like, you know, if you weren't a criminal, this, that, and the other, you wouldn't see people of us. But when we don't do fuck all, we don't do nothing, you come for us. We don't do nothing. Have I been a saint all my life? No, I've done things. I have done things. I've been done for assault, yeah, but not in the way everyone thinks. It's been self-defense. I've done stupid things like criminal damage. I've done stupid things like that, guys, and I've done it. So I deserve to be racked over the coals for that. But when I haven't done nothing and I stick out of it and I stay out of the way and you still come for me and then you punish me because you couldn't get what you wanted, and the way of punishing me is take my dogs off me. And then your excuse is because we can't look after them. Can't look after them. They first tried to say, guys, right, because as you all well know, my dog had to have his toe amputated. And they tried to say I did that, guys. They tried to say I did it with circular saw. Then they tried to say I did it with a knife. Then they tried to say I just did it, you know, just did it. And it's hilarious, guys. It's hilarious. You gotta laugh because, right, my dog was a Rottweiler. And it's utter madness, guys. It's utter madness. Let me just get this picture a minute, guys. I want to show this. Just give me a moment. I'm here to get this. A bit messed out. Still sorting out. Right. Here's a picture of my boy Tyson. Look at this. Look at this, guys. He's sitting in my chair, so dopified. Look at him. That's a Rottweiler, guys. We made him like this. Our temperament with him, he had nothing but love, guys. We showered him with absolute love. And the same with Gizmo. And yet along came some bastard out the middle of fucking nowhere and took our boys off of us because apparently we weren't living up to the expectations of what's living today. Oh, well, sorry, government, that I don't have a fucking 50-foot swimming pool, and I don't live in a complex that's 10,000 foot fucking high, and I don't earn 100 million pounds a day so you can tax it. I am fucking sorry that I'm a burden on your life. I'm sorry that I was ever fucking born. This is the way they make me feel, guys. Look at him. Does he look like he's miserable? Does he look unhappy to you? He looks stupid and dopey, guys. That's how we brought him up. We originally bought Tyson for me, guys. We originally bought him for me. And he was bought for me so that I could basically just have someone with me when I wasn't very well at night. Because my wife's obviously got to sleep and she can't be with me all the time. When I'm at my illest and that lot, I like company. So, you know, it's nice to have your dog, you know, and he was my little buddy, you know, he was always with me. And, you know, and I had another dog, guys, and she passed away. She was getting on in age, but, you know, this goes to show something, guys, right? My dog was called Trixie. She was a full Jack Russell, but she was born deformed. She basically had more nipples than she should have had. Her jawline didn't meet, and the bloke said to my parents at the time who bought me the dog, if you don't take her, I'm going to smack her over the head with a spade because she's useless to me. So my dad just basically threw the money at the bloke, called him a wanker, took the dog, and then we did actually report him, and he did actually get stopped from selling dogs from that point on. But my dog was just like me, guys, you know. She was deformed in the way of she weren't perfect. Nobody's ever perfect, but he said it. He brought her out on it like everyone brings me out on it, guys. And the remarkable thing is she went out of her way, yeah, to prove every fucker wrong. Because she did become a mother. she did become a mother. My Trixie had 2 litters, and we sold them off to great people that couldn't wait to have their own dog. We didn't sell them at a high price because we don't believe in selling dogs at a high price. We think everybody should be able to have a bundle of joy or something to look after and show love to at the end of the day. Now you got to think, guys, well, if I'm this big arsehole, if I'm this big fucking arsehole, why would I be coming on here and spreading out my feelings, which is something I shouldn't do? I'm a man, and as guy code, we're not meant to show feelings. We're not meant to be upset. We're meant to just be like a fucking rock. But unfortunately, guys, you can't be every day. You just can't be. But I get judged, guys, by my tattoos. As you can see, I'm heavily tattooed. My tattoos, guys, are the same as a wasp. That's how I look at it, guys. I don't want to keep getting picked on, guys. I don't want to keep getting bullied. You know, I'm no slouch, guys. I admit that. You know, I'm pretty well built, to be honest. I weightlift a lot, and I do that to help with my anger, to do with my temper. And I'm not lying, guys. I have got a temper. I have got anger. And they always automatically think, because you've got an anger and you've got a temper, you must beat the shit out of people every day. That's not true. It's not true. I break things. I break furniture. I hit walls. I do stuff like that. And in their mind, that's not allowed. No, you can't hit an immovable object. But you also telling me I can't go and hit anybody. So what do you want me to fucking do? Do you want me to top myself? You can't have both fucking ways. You can't say eat, but don't fucking eat. Can't win, guys. You can't win. And that's where I'm at in life, guys. That's where I'm at. Now, I had a tattoo on my hand and it says ACAB, and it stands for All Cops Are Bastards. And I regretted after I got that, because I thought to myself, no, that's not right. I've met a few nice police officers in my time. Till now. Today's police officers ain't nothing like they used to be. And if you are a police officer yourself and you hear this, then maybe you can change the way the police work. Because at the moment, they don't have a single care for anybody with disablements and that lot. I stay the fucking doors and you pick on me. I go out in the street and you pick on me. I can't win. What do you want me to do? You've took everything from me. You took my dogs from me. You took my childhood from me because you wouldn't leave me alone as a child. You kept coming and asking me random stupid questions that had nothing to do. And when I tell you the answers that was real, the true answers, you didn't want to know. You didn't want to know. You kept asking me if I'd been touched as a kid by certain people, and I kept saying no, I hadn't. And you didn't like it. You didn't like it. You wanted to know more. You must have been. And you didn't like it because I wouldn't say, yeah, I had, and yeah, and you didn't like it. That's what I learned from a young age, guys, that the police and social services and people like that, they just want juiciness. I've been with my wife and heard the dirty things that's happened to her and the nasty, horrible fucking things that's happened to her. And I've seen the mental health team time and time again skip by the people that still walks the street, guys. Today, still walk the fucking street of what they did to her. And yet, they don't care about that. They want to know the details, the ins and outs of how it happened, how many times it happened, what it was like. And that's disgusting. It's fucking disgusting, guys. But that's the real world. That's the real world. So, what am I meant to do, guys? Someone tell me. They say live. I believe that living in life is very precious, guys. It's amazing. It really is. Life is amazing. However, humanity is making it fucking impossible. I mean, you keep reading on the news every day that Putin's going to start a war, or fucking America's going to start a war, or fucking England's going to start a war. Someone's going to start a fucking war. And guess what, guys? All of us will die. Every single one of us will die for 3 people. 3 fucking people will kill the entire fucking world. And then yet, all them rules, all them regulations meant fuck all. I always believed in the law, guys. I did. I was strong believing by it. I always believed that, you didn't get wrong unless you did something wrong. And I believed in that, guys. I did. I thought how can you really get arrested if you didn't do something? And I always believed that when you'd hear on TV, like, man, innocent, got arrested, he kept saying he's innocent. I thought he can't be innocent. There's got to be some form of evidence and proof or you would have been arrested. And then it happened to me. And now I know exactly how he felt. And I know exactly how all you guys feel out there. If you've been arrested for something you didn't do, I know exactly how you feel. Especially when you're a loner and you haven't got anybody to turn to. And you don't know where the fuck to go because there's no citizen's advice anymore. And everyone you ring, including solicitors, go, well, you ain't really got a leg to stand on. Well, thank you very fucking much. You read about it every day, guys. Look at in England, Boris Johnson got caught out in 2020 fucking having parties and shit while telling everybody to stay the fucking doors. People lost their parents, people lost their grandparents, people lost people they loved and couldn't say goodbye to them because he fucking told us to stay indoors, wash our fucking hands, don't go fucking out, whatever. And then he went to a fucking party and threw it all in our face. And then they go, don't you worry, he got fined. Oh, well, that makes it all better then, don't it? So what you're saying is basically if someone cuts somebody else's head off and they just go to the parents and say, oh, I'm terribly fucking sorry, I'll just pay a fine. That's it then, fucking hell, there you go. Bob's your teapot, mate. This world could change, guys. It could change. It doesn't want to change. And the reason it doesn't want to change is because people out there, the snobby bastards, and even all the other people, keep listening to this bullshit. There's a quote out there, yeah, and it's true. It says, nobody cares about how fucked up the world is as long as it's a plan. Everybody goes along with the plan, no matter how chaotic it is, as long as it's going exactly as they said it's going. And that is true. That is fucking true. So like I said to you guys, yeah, how to change the world is simple, really. It really is. The government's looking at every situation there is. Make everything electric. Put that many wind turbines up that we can run off our own power. We don't need anybody then. Grow our own fucking food. Force grown, whatever, don't make a fucking difference at the end of the day. It's food, innit? They could do anything, guys. So they keep saying people die every day on the roads, right? People dying every day on the roads. People die every day on the roads. Well, yeah, you know why that is, don't you? It's because cars nowadays, the slower the car, the faster it goes. I mean, you take a 1 litre car today. Take a 1 litre car from the 80s, guys. That would have took 0 to 60, 17, 18 seconds. Today's cars, 0 to 60 in a 1 litre, 7 seconds. That's the speed of a 1997 BMW. You know what I'm saying? And then they're like, you know, everyone's going fast. Everyone's going fucking fast. No matter what roads you go down, you got twats trying to get in the boot of your car. Then when you pull over to let them round because you clearly can see they're in a rush, they look at you like you're a bit of shit. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And it's like, they could do it. It's like these people that carry knives. Simple. Make it life for a knife. Even if you're carrying it. Even if you're carrying a knife, you ain't stabbed anyone yet. Life for a knife. Simple as. I believe like that the world can't coexist. It can't. You're gonna get log headed. But I think there's a way of solutionising it, guys. And that is, if the police realised that people want to fight, let them fight. Let them have a little punchy. If there's multiple people on one, then you get done for it. Because it's not fair. If you've got a discrepancy with somebody, it should be 1 on fucking 1. I agree with that 100%. I do. Because at the end of the day, if someone doesn't want to fight and someone does, then it's clear the one that wants to fight's won the fight already. There you go. Go brag to yourself. But if you've got 2 level-headed people that want to fucking fight, then fucking fight. Give each other some dignity, some respect like the old 40s men did and the old 50s men did and even the men in the 60s did, where you'd put up your fists and that's all you used. You didn't kick someone in the face when he was down. You didn't jump on his chest when he was down. You didn't kick him and headbutt him and fucking all that shit, eye gouge. You just straight up put up your fists and you punched like a boxer. And you'd let that man get to his feet and you'd say, you want some more? And if he said, no, I'm done, that was it. You shook fucking hands and you went about your way. That's how it should be. A gentleman's agreement. At the end of the day, that is what it is. In the animal kingdom, there's even fights. Lions fight to the death. Tigers fight to the death. Fucking even insects fight to the death. But they don't always fight to the death. But you don't see a fucking bumblebee come along, do you? And fucking take this other bumblebee in cuffs and take them away inhumanely. Like, I mean, when's it humane to tie anybody up? I don't care what anybody says. Handcuffs are there to protect you, and fuck off. Absolutely fuck off. You didn't even give everyone an option. You didn't say to them, look, you're wanted for arrest. I think that should also count down to what you want to be arrested for. If you got in a fight yesterday, we've got to arrest you. No, you don't have to arrest me. You could say to me, we can do the interview here and ask you what happened, or if you want, we'll give you the opportunity to bring yourself down to the police station yourself. Come on down, give yourself a bit of dignity. No, not them. They put your hands behind your back, treat you like a bag of shit, make you feel like you're a fucking alienated wanker, just so they can ask you what happened. The whole world, boo. You got boo. That's what I call my wife. The whole world's gone to fucking shit. It has, guys. It's gone to shit. And the reason it's gone to shit is because too many people have a say in the world. Now, everyone should have an opinion, but when I mean by say, it means where it actually affects. Like, people are now moaning about Asda's packaging, guys. Packaging. I've never heard so much crap in all my life. Now, you never heard anything like this when I was a kid, guys. And the reason you didn't hear nothing like this as a kid is, no, the internet was real. But you didn't have Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, critics like that. You didn't have podcasts. You didn't have people going out there going, what does everybody think of this new yellow packaging from Iceland's or Asda's? And then they're going, it's making people feel like they're in poverty. Are you that bothered? Really? Are you that fucking bothered that you look like you're poor? If you're buying yellow packaging fucking Asda's products, when really, what's worse? Being poor and not fucking eating, or having enough money to buy yellow packaging items you can fucking eat. Because I don't give a shit if the fucking shit comes in pink and yellow spotted fucking packaging. I don't care if it's bright pink and smells like a Barbie girl's fanny. I just want to eat what's in the packaging. I like to eat food. And if I can eat on a budget, fucking so be it. Because nobody's got any money nowadays. There's countries making everything stupid. Fucking stupid. They wonder why the world's the way it is. Don't look no further than the mirror. I mean, I'm getting fucking dead legs sat here, guys. But, you know, I can't stop looking at my boy here and knowing that I'm never going to see him again. Nor Gizmo. Never going to see him again, guys. And for what? Was it my fault? Was it something I did, guys? No. But if you ask them, guys, they'll turn around and say, well, you abused them, and you didn't have the right living for them, they weren't having a collar. And you know what, guys, I'm going to agree with one thing. They didn't have a collar when they was taken. And the reason they didn't have a collar when they was taken was because when we had Tyson and Gizmo, we bought them yellow flashing fluorescent collars. And Tyson loved his, and Gizmo chewed it. And then after he chewed it, basically he chewed his own one then and broke him. And we didn't get him another one straight away, guys, because we couldn't afford to get him another one straight away. People think I live the way I live because I can, guys. It's nothing to do with that. It's really nothing to do with that. When I want a video game, guys, I have to save up for it. I have to save up for a solid month. That's why I give you my honest opinion, guys, when I buy a game. You know, I haven't got the money to buy them all straight away. I'd love to, as everybody else would love to. But I ain't got that money, guys. I can't afford it. I ain't got an SSD for my PlayStation 5 yet. Why? Oh, well, you know, I've got the money set in the bank, guys. I can go buy it. Of course I have. It's because I can't afford it, guys. Why ain't I getting Elgato yet so I could do older games? Because I can't afford it. But I'm not here to play the violin, guys, and go, poor me, guys, poor me. Check in the link description down below, guys. There's my bank details. Go put some money in for me. Because everyone's in the same boat. It's just that we could change it. We could all change it. But nobody wants to. The whole world loves the fact that their life isn't as bad as the person beside them. They're like, well, it's not that bad, so that's one thing. At least it makes me feel good about my life. And look, right? Think about it. What do the police really do in their job? What do they really do? Do they ever catch a murderer? No, not before he's already done it. He's already killed someone first, then they catch him afterwards. And have they caught him square and fair? Nope. They reply on the public. Like this, like with everything. It's just stupid. Like, they see an accident. Who was witness to it? Well, hang on a minute here, mate. I'm not being paid £60 a fucking hour like you. You fucking deal with it. I'm insured. I didn't fucking hit nobody. I saw what happened, but I'm not fucking telling you, mate. You fucking deal with it. You get paid for it. I mean, put that context, guys, into anything else. Now, the police, if you're listening to this and you're getting snotty with the way I'm talking about it, but true, listen to what I'm saying first. Imagine you're an officer. Imagine you're a police officer. And you walk into Asda's to go and get yourself some bread and milk. And the bloke on the fucking stacking shelf turns to you, officer, and says, can you stack that milk on the shelf there for me, please? Because I've got this one here to do. You would turn around and say to him, what would you say? I know exactly what you'd say. Excuse me, I don't work here. So why are you all right to come up and ask us what the fuck we saw? We're not getting a bonus. We're not getting paid to tell you. No, it might not be the wrong thing to do. You know, it might be the right thing to do. You might be getting a sexual predator off the street. You might be getting a murderer or someone dangerous. You might be getting someone off the street. But however, the point is, you don't even look at us as an individual, as a nice person. You're like, I'll catch you down the road later, mate. That's what you look at us as. You look at it as, I'm getting a promotion to sergeancy, while you lot can suck my bollocks and give me the promotion now. You couldn't give a shit. And I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope that there is some decent police officers out there. And there was one female officer. And her name used to be PC Thompson. And she's the best officer I ever met. Treated me with respect, was really nice, kind, understood my mental illness, literally took time with me and did everything. And I'll even say the officers that arrested me, even this time, did do that. But behind closed doors, guys, they really couldn't give a fuck about me. They were treating me like a bag of shit. Because like I said, look, they already planned to take my dogs off me. They'd done that. They took my wife away so that she didn't have a say in the matter. Yeah, if I was abusing my wife and beating my wife, why would you need to take her away? Because she'd have fucking ran away, wouldn't she? That's what I'm saying. It's stupid, guys. Stupid. It's just so fucking stupid. It really is. I mean, I don't know what else to say, guys. The whole world is shit. It's fucking shit. It's shit, and more shit. And everyone wonders why I'm the way I am. It's because you can't get a fucking break in life. Like, you know, they think, you know, these illnesses you've got. I didn't ask to have these illnesses. I didn't ask for you to diagnose me with my illnesses. I just wanted to be a happy-go-lucky man. That's all I wanted. I wanted to be able to enjoy my life, have family time. But unfortunately, my family's so fucking dysfunctional, the Addams family look at us fucking 360 headed first, because even they don't want to even interact with any of us. That's how bad it's got, guys. And then everyone wonders why I'm depressed. It's because I try and look at it as the way I do. I don't let my illness define me, guys. I try so fucking hard just to make everyone else happy. I try so fucking hard to be happy. And then when I finally get somewhere and I get a little bit on a keel, along comes them and ruins it again. People keep saying, I spend all the money. What fucking money? What money? We are paying for our car on a fucking... Right, guys, it's no secret. Our car's on finance. And the reason our car's on finance is because I don't have a billionaire lifestyle. What car are we buying? Is it a Ferrari? Is it a Jag? Is it a BMW? Is it an Audi? Is it a Range Rover? No, it's a fucking Vauxhall Astra. And is it an up in the year one? You know, is it a 2020? Is it a 19? No, it's a 67 plate. It's a 17. So yeah, it's still up in the year. Don't get me wrong. I'm not debating that. But people think, how do you afford a car like that? With the greatest of fucking difficulty. It's only a 1.4. It might as well be a fucking Bugatti Veyron 16.4 litre. Because it fucking... My fuel is nowadays. And why we got a car? Because me and my wife can't use public transport. Because of our illness. And then, do they listen? No, they don't fucking listen. No, they don't fucking listen at all. Now, me and my wife, you know, we try and try. And you still get shit, guys. You get fucking shit. I got a medical license, guys. What do you think that means? Do you think that means I get special license? Does it? Does that mean I get to pay no insurance, no MOT? No, it fucking does not. What that means is I get to have my insurance higher for the privilege of having a mental illness. Wow! Isn't that fantastic? Why have I got a medical license? You fucking tell me, because I know many people with the same illness as me that hasn't got a medical license, but all of a sudden, I've got to have one. Everything, guys, is just always not what it seems, and people automatically seem to think. Now, someone, if you listen to this, guarantee you, somewhere along the line, you'll think somehow this is my fault, or somehow you'll believe, like, you can get yourself out of it. No, I can't. I've tried. I fucking tried. There's no one there anymore. There's no Citizens Advice Bureau. There's no one to talk to. There's no one to help you. And the mental health team now, they come out, they're more mental than you are. I ain't even joking, guys. I've had one person tell me that he was suicidal. He was like, I know what it's like to be suicidal. I was suicidal once. Obviously, I didn't succeed, otherwise I wouldn't be sat here now. And that's how he talked and all, guys. Really slow and driven. I thought to myself, you're supposed to be here to tell me that life's worth living. Life's great, fantastic. You don't want to do that. You're feeling the way you are right now, but it won't remain that way. But no, you're here telling me that you tried it. You fucking tried it. And you know another one I hate? I hate when people say, nobody really wants to do half these things we have to do. We just got to get on with it. Oh, well, why didn't I think of that fucker? Fucking hell. What? I'm better now, guys. I'm not mentally ill anymore. All I had to do was think to myself, well, no one really wants to do what they want to do. They just got to do it. Well, that's it. I'm better now. Fucking hell. There you go. So, right, guys, they think I can turn my illness on and off like a light switch. Like, they go, why can't you use public transport? Why can't you lift up a car? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. People want an explanation. I'll give you another question on top of yours. Because I don't fucking know. I don't know why my illness is the way it is. I don't know why I had to be born so difficult. I don't know why everything has to be the way it is. I don't know why when you're down and out, people still walk on you, kick you, and fucking laugh at you at the same time. And still say that's your fault. I don't know, guys. I really fucking don't. I'm never going to know. But anyway, guys, this video has really gone on way too long, guys. And I still hadn't even scratched the surface, guys. I hope this really is just a little bit of an eye-opener into what is going on in my life. And what it is like when you've got mental illnesses. Maybe people open their eyes a little bit more. Because you can see now why a lot of people do actually end their fucking life with mental illness. Because people go, he was struggling with mental illness. He could have got all the help. He could have... No, you fucking could not. Nah, don't you fucking dare say you could have got the fucking help. Don't you fucking dare. Because they haven't fucking seen it. They haven't fucking seen it. They haven't been on that side of the spectrum. And I understand any of you. Listen to me now, you lot. If any of you out there are mentally ill and people tell you that, just laugh at them. Because we all know that's fucking bollocks. We all know that's bollocks. You could have got the help. Oh, you are fucking joking. You are joking. Joking, mate. And I'll end it on this one, guys, right? So the reason I haven't fought for my dogs and gone to court for them and proved everything I want to prove is because I told a solicitor. And the solicitor said this. Who's got them? We told him who got them. And they said to me and the wife, if you go up in court against them with your mental illnesses and the fact that your house was a mess when you went there, you will lose. Not only will you lose, they'll then put a ban on you having any other animals ever again. So there you go, guys. That's why, unfortunately, my little silly Wally doggy here, I have to say goodbye to him in picture form. And that hurts more than I could ever say. What's the matter though, guys? You know, I'm just a mental person with no feelings, so that's what it comes down to, guys. But at the end of the day, you know, they treat me the same with my wife, so one day when you find out I've clapped myself off, you'll know the reason why, but they'll turn around and say to you, he could have got all the help he wanted. He could have had anything. We're always there. No, you're not. No, you're fucking not. Now, I don't want sympathy or anything, guys. Yeah, I just wanted to make this so that people understood that don't always believe what the government say. Don't always believe what you read when people keep saying there's multiple help. And you've got these nurses and doctors on the TV going, there's loads of help for people. Call the Samaritans. Call this. Call that. Fuck off. It's all bollocks. It's all bollocks. And on that note, guys, I'm going to end this video here. I am sorry in advance, guys, for the down video. There won't be another one. I will be doing proper gameplays again. But I kind of felt that I needed to get this off my chest. And I needed people to know that I did everything I could, guys, to get my dogs home. I did everything I could to be the best man I can be. And it doesn't matter what I do, I'm always in the wrong. So on that note, guys, thanks very, very much for watching.